4 years ago, Yuma and his father Yuigo had been in neighbor wars fighting. Yuma took out 2 Tryon warriors, and then 2 Tryon warriors came from behind him and were about to attack him, but then his father Yuigo saved him by killing 2 Tryon warriors. Yuigo defeats 3 trigger user and captures them. We learn the reason why Yuma and his dad were in the neighbor war because the self-defense leader is a longtime friend of Yuigo, so Yuigo and Yuma decide to help him to repay a debt. Yuigo trained Yuma for a bit too so that he can be useful in battle. One day everything changes. Yuigo didn't want Yuma in the battlefield and want him to stay in the fortress. Yuma wanted to know why, and the self-defense leader explained to Yuma that 3 of their skilled trigger user were found dead in the south gate and that the enemy had sought help from a certain county by employing one of their assassins. He believes that it was possibly a black trigger user, so it was too dangerous of a mission for Yuma. Yuma believes his father would need his help and asked him, but Yuigo refused his help, and he believes that he could defeat them without Yuma's help. He also told Yuma not to go outside of the gate and to wait until he comes back. Later in the day, Yuma was looking at the war from above the gate. He saw that his allies were on the losing side, thinking that it was because of the amount of higher trigger users on the enemy side. He believes that his allies would need his help, so he takes out his weapon and jumps down the gate. Replica tells him that Yuigo told him to stay and not go into battle, but Yuma doesn't listen, and he believes he could help the team by attacking the enemy from behind. An unknown enemy that is likely a black trigger user appeared before Yuma and nearly killed him. He left Yuma to die, and then his father appeared. Yuigo believed Yuma was foolish to come to the battlefield. Yuigo used a lot of his Tryon to create a black trigger to save Yuma. He sealed up Yuma's real body into the black trigger, and he created a substitute new Tryon body to switch with Yuma's real body to keep Yuma alive for now, so he wouldn't die. Yuma wakes up and sees then Yuigo turned into dust and crumbled and died. Yuma got a black trigger and gained his father's side effect too. Some of the people in the self-defense unit were angry that Yuma was kept alive and would rather have his father alive instead. Some of the other self-defense teams said lies of what they thought Yuigo would want in the war, and Yuma could tell that they were lying because of his side effect. Later, that day Yuma has seen the self-defense leader. He told Yuma he doesn't have to fight, but Yuma felt he had to finish what he and his father started. Yuma was on the battlefield for the next 3 years, gaining a lot of experience and strength. The enemy nation stops trying to take over the country, and then the war comes to an end. The self-defense group had won the war. It is kind of typical trait. The kid doesn't listen to their father's order and end up making the father die by saving his son's life somehow. Thank you for watching and bye.